Hi everyone, I'm just Peachy and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Tales of the Sword Coast. Last episode we did the 3rd level of Durlag's Tower, and in this episode we're going to do the 4th and final level. Now, here in the beginning, Durlag, Troll Killer, will talk to you, and he basically says that there are 3 tasks that we need to do before you can kill the Demon Knight. However, you can do them in any order that you want. So you don't really have to follow me in the order that I did them, but I don't know. I just thought this part would be just a little bit easier. I guess logistically. Basically, you have to do something, run up to one room, then go do something else, run back to that room, do something else, and run back to that room again, and then you can finally kill the Demon Knight. Sorry. So the first one that I did is you want to head up north this way just a little bit. There's a hidden door here, right there, as you can see. And I just went through there, and that kind of takes you to this caverny area here. And there's obviously another hidden door here. I just wanted to get this one out of the way first because it was the furthest one away. Your objective is in the southwestern corner of the room. Now there are these bright green puddles. Basically those things right there. Don't step in them because you'll cause damage. You'll receive damage. Basically it's like 1 hit point a second you're there. So try your best to stay out of them. However, you are going to have to step through a puddle to get to the final objective, which is a person named Grail. I don't know his name. But yeah. There are a lot of greater ghouls here, so be careful, they are hasted, but they're pretty easy. You know, he goes down pretty quick. See? I had not a lot of experience, only 1,000, but yeah. I think there might be... No, that's in a different room. Yeah. In these little spots right there that I just looted, there are some loot in there if you really want to. There's a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't loot all of them, and I was running low on arrows in here. I guess there are crypt crawlers.
My blade will cut you down to
that part out.
You're a queer fellow. Whatever they need.
But if you're running low on potions and arrows, you can loot the area. I don't think they respawn. It's possible that they will. No, it's a pretty much straight path. You just want to head, like, straight west. Don't go through any of these side doors, invisible doors like that. That greater ghoul can't open a door, so it's fine. So you just, ignore him and keep moving on. Now, whenever you get to this spot where there is a secret door there, just head south. And once you come across a giant puddle of ectoplasm or whatever that is on the floor, you're heading in the right direction. Basically, try to go as quickly as you can. There is no other way around it there. So yeah, but it's only like 1 hit point. Just don't stand in there for a long time. Like, maybe use someone who has the boost of speed to kind of uncover the area and then send your party over just so you're kind of minimizing. Or you can do what I do and just say screw it and get over there as quickly as you can, just to get attacked by a greater ghoul. Yay! Not the smartest way to do it, but it worked for me. It is 1 hit point, like 1 damage taken. However, since this is on insane, it's 2. So you can see there's a room down here. Obviously it's a hidden door. Right around there-ish.
Yes.
Now it is somewhat of a tough fight coming up here. I think there's about 3 greater ghouls. Now don't rush into the room. Oh, and carrion crawlers. Now don't rush into the room that I am doing, like I did right here. You want them to obviously come straight to you, because Grail will talk to you immediately. So what you could do, he has a ward stone for you, not for you, but for you to progress. And you need it from him, basically just kill him. You know, he asks you to put him out of his misery and attacks. It's like, oof. He is asking us to put him out of his misery. Why is he attacking us? He's a greater ghoul as well, so that's why you kind of want to kill the other enemies first, so you're not having to deal with him as well. So yeah, kill him and then collect the ward stone. Okay, so I am kind of near the entrance of this room here. Reason why I'm here is we have to get to the throne room, I believe. Yeah. We have to get to the throne room. Yeah, there's still more great ghouls. I'll be right back. So, basically from that big room, you kind of want to head southeast a little bit. And then once you get to about here, there should be a hidden door. Right, yeah, right there, right in front of that glob that, yes, you have to step through it, I'm sorry. Don't know why only some of the people take damage while the other ones don't. Maybe it's based on your armor. I don't know. Now there are some traps here, so just be careful. You really can't get lost around here. Basically go through that hidden door, then hang a left, disable a trap, go forward, disable another trap, then go down. Basically, if you're given an option to turn. And that's how you make it to the throne room. So I'll meet you guys there. So once you're in the throne room, just get real close to the throne, click on it, and you will be teleported here. Now, if talk to the golem statue thingy in the northeast section. Oh yeah, that one right there. To kind of continue on. You don't have to talk to him first. You can talk to the other 3 statues. But he'll give you this big, long thing, and then you have all these things a whole bunch of answers to select from. Now the way you can know this is if you talk to the other statues first. If you select, I think the last option is the one to, yeah, it's to say you'll answer the question later and you can talk to the other statues. Yeah, right there, the last one. Just ignore what he says. Well, of course I'm an outsider, stupid. So basically, like, to sum all of this up, if you really don't want to, you do this, basically, no one was to blame, the doppelgangers had their reasons, and Durlag believes he is the one to blame. So out of all of those options you're given, it is option number 3 when you talk to the golem again. Answer correctly will teleport you back to Durlag. You could speak to him afterwards. However, yeah, it's not really necessary. I think he says the same thing every time you do this. Again, you have to do this 2 more times. So yay. Okay, so I could just kind of skip ahead, since it's like kind of the same stuff that we've all kind of heard over and over and over again. Now the next ward stone I went and got is, you want to head up north, east again, But this time don't obviously go into the big cavern on the side. But basically go up this corridor and go all the way to the end. You'll see the ghost of Islaine. Just kind of ignore her. And head into the forge room. It's basically right. Yeah, just ignore her. But it's basically at the end of this room here. Goes through that door. Once you get into the forge room, there is a trapped mound for the bone ward stone. Yes, there are helmed horrors, so you kind of want to drag them out of the room. I think there's 2. So yeah, deal with them. Do you want to raid this mound here for the compass ward stone, as well as some arrows and a few other things. Just remember that it is trapped. Okay, and then from there is a little room south of that door. You're going to head through there. There are runes on the floor. Don't step on them because there's a trap that can't be disarmed. The only way to disarm it is if you ignore that area and don't step on the carpet with the runes on there. You want to enter the side corridor here, and there is a token machine at the end. So in this room here at the end of this corridor, it's supposed to disable the traps. However, it doesn't work, as you'll see here in a little bit. Like, you're supposed to click it, and it says insert bone ward stone here in order to disable rune traps. But it doesn't do that. I'm given no option to put the bone ward stone in. Emma had the bone ward stone, so I try it with her, and it didn't work. So I think it might be a little bit bugged. So, you know, thinking that I disarmed the trap. Come in here being like, oh, it should be fine. There's no traps. So here you go. Nope. Yeah. It wasn't disarmed. So if this happens to you, real easy thing you can do. Obviously load up your save first. A little bit of hindsight, but that statue there at the very bottom, if you kind of take your characters and go one at a time,
I'm gone.
You can just walk right past it. Just like that. Really silly.
Yes.
So I'm going to get my characters over and I'll be right back. Okay, so after getting my characters over, in this room, I do loot, actually, and I know I missed a lot of decent loot in here. So there are these 2 locked and trap chests here. In one of them, there is a sling +3 and a mace +2 and a shield. Is basically what I wanted from here. And in this one is a leather armor +3 and a mace +2. However, I just kind of wanted the mace +2 because I like the Shadow Thief armor on Quarren. So you want to gather up your party next to where the first chest was and click on the little bed thingy, and you'll be teleported back here into this room. Same thing as last time. You want to go talk to the 3 other statues first. They will say something different. Let's see here. Basically, fear began with the clan list, then losing his clan, then fear of the doppelgangers, and finally of future attacks. So when you talk to the North Golem again, you'll want to select option 1 when you do this. And after doing that, you will be teleported to Durlag, Troll Killer again. Again, you can talk to him. Yeah, it kind of says the same thing, I think. Now, for the final room, you want to do is you want to go all the way back up to Islaine's room, and then right by where that token machine is, if you keep heading south, there is a trap right by the door there, or entrance, whatever. There is a room full of spiders. No, actually, you don't have to go up through the room past the lane again. You could actually just head south of Durlag, and that will take you to the same room. There is still a trap there right in front of the entrance of the large room. Now in this room, there are just a ton of spiders everywhere. Astral phase spiders, then ettercaps, normal phase spiders, and sword spiders. You want to kill all these spiders, basically, is what you want to do in this room. Okay. All of them are dead. There actually aren't that many. So over here in this corner, like the northeast corner here, there is like a little alcove here. And there is a statue. You will want to talk to it. And he gives you 4 questions. I believe they change all the time, so I will kind of leave these questions up here. Because the guide I was looking at actually had different... they're, I think, in a different order. And they actually had 1 question which wasn't in here. Just remember that there's the eldest son, Kiel. This youngest son is Frinbol. Durlag earned his name Troll Killer, and Bolher's second name is Thunder Axe. This question that I had right here is wasn't in the list that the guide had. But it's Islaine is her name. So after answering his questions, you'll be teleported to that other room that everywhere else is. Same thing. Talk to the 3 statues, and then talk to the northeast stone golem. And then he will give you the last question. So basically what happened was the pain came from the doppelgangers west. It stabbed home with the killing of the families south. It took root with the trapping of the tower east and resides in Durlag now north. And the answer you want to go with is option 3. And then teleport, do the whole thing again. It will teleport you back to Durlag. So yeah, however, I'm going to leave talking to Islaine and dealing with the Demon Knight for the next episode. Yeah, so I'm just Peachy. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.